There are countless heaven. In every heaven there is a most beautiful teaching to come to know God most deepest way. So the story what I will share today, my traveling in heaven. That is the story is in one heart there is a countless window of expression of love. This is the story name, and meeting God. We become very speechless. Same time we become very lonely, empty, sad, because the world we are living, surrounding environment, we don't know who shall we talk. How I tell this reality of internal life to my wife, to my children, to my friend, to my relatives, because they will not understand. They have no basis to catch this momental wind of love. They don't know where the wind comes and where the wind of love goes. This is a phenomena. Maybe they will say to you, you need a psychologist to check out if nothing wrong with you. They say to you, that's a illusion. You make up this kind of pictures through your mind. But these colleges, the illusion theories, this intellectual mankind don't know the reality because they are spiritual blind. So they judge you according to their own mind basis. And what I am teaching mankind, that this mind is one of the key. Mind is not totality. Through mind, you cannot open the window of spiritual life. If through mind would be possibility to come to know the answer, if life is existing, if God is in internal life, if we can find the true peace, exceptional quality, if we find the absolute freedoms, that I can be a citizen of external and internal eternity. And if I will continue to exist after, when I will die and my body will be dead, If this answer could be revealed, then science should reveal. But science is the Einstein word. His comment itself tell that without science, without spirituality, he talk about religion, but I say religion also is a base on belief, is also blind stage. But I correct Einstein and I would say without spirituality, science is blind. This is a true expression. And Einstein say, without science, religion is crippled. Yes, religion is crippled because religion is also blind. But I correct Einstein here. Without science, without spirituality, science is blind. But without science, spirituality is not crippled. Because science is a cripple and blind. Spirituality give you long vision that beyond that life is continue. And what we need, this internal life, so we can fulfill the purpose of life. So spirituality open the key of your mind and let you continue on this your journey. And body give the opportunity first. So your spirit within 60, 70, 80 years can grow fast speed with this your material body. So God revealed to me that if you live 80 years, for example, with your body, and you spiritually grow, same if you want to grow spiritually, then you grow like a 30 million year need for spirit to grow spiritually. But with your body you can cover this long journey in 70, 80 years. For example. But what we are doing, we are using this body which is giving us for a limitation and short time. And we are misusing this body instrument to reach our materialistic goals, which will remain behind when we leave and say goodbye to this world. We want to be famous, but when our body dies, you cannot take your famous, your recognition. By time people will forget you. If you have a money, today you are the owner. When your physical body die, somebody else will be the owner. It's going to transform another owner. You build a beautiful house, comfort house to live. But this house will not go with you cemetery. and he will not show any sympathy this house. He will not fall down because in your love. Here you die, few days later this house belonged to somebody else. This money, this knowledge, all the worldly goal, you have misused this body, which do not give you benefit on long run. Because body was given you, so your spirit can grow in spiritual purpose of life to come to know God. What was they belong to God? You did not let grow this body in this direction, so your spirit did not got any benefit. And all what you have reached, materialistic goals, is buried with your body actually. And your spirit is empty, ugly, filled with darkness. Because you did not came to know why God gave you this material body. Because before external creation was created, our spirit was living in spiritual life, spiritual world. It means each individual spirit is a older than the external creation actually. So we are foolish if we stop at the point of our body purposes and reaching many things our materialistic realization which doesn't help. Other way around, he make our spirit filling more darkness because the goal which you reach with body, it remain in cemetery with this dead body. And what was the purpose of the body? To come to know spirituality, so your spirit can have give and take in light with God. So your spirit can find internal peace and happiness and enlightenment and can taste the universal freedom and endless love with God. This purpose you have not reached. So what is a good for a human being? If they reach all the goals, they become king, president, rule the world, most knowledgeable people, most famous people. They have ownership of land, and they, even Christian, when they married, they say, so long we are together until death separate us. That means death even separate your partnership. So you left behind your body goal, your material goal with body, and your body is, that means God gave you body, because in spiritual world, spirit was not, it was growing with very slow motion. It needed millions and millions and millions and millions a year. So God was nice, kindness. So he decided to give speed up your spiritual growth. He created external creation But now you misuse this body and brought your spirit more darkness. And you grow in material goal with very high speed. But for this purpose, God did not give you body. So most people remain on these materialistic goals and recognition. So we recognize and realize now this is a one bus stops. We cannot stop here. Our journey must continue. There's only one platform of body. Then come the mind who judge other mankind based on reason and intellectuals, and what they cannot find the basis, they says you need a psychologist test. You have some problem, illusion. You making illusion. You making a fantasy. You making a pictures which has nothing to do with reality. That's what exactly this mankind are living in our modern society too. The goals which they have, body goal and mind. And like I told before, the mind is the second platform for the train, second stops, second bus stops for the bus. So Einstein was using his intellectual, his wisdom, his mind. But at the end of his life he was asking God, more and more I want to come to know how you create this creation. I got a loss. My mind found his limitation. Oh God, I want now you explain how you created this creation. He found the limitation. So mind is a second key. In this second key, either Einstein gonna come so far, or either science gonna become so far, because it is limited. And you will never be able to come to know the spirituality or observe the spirituality beyond the life after death, beyond the internal life, So, mind was given to you like a mind is out of control. Even you are sitting or even you are taking rest, he is continue moving. He can make you tired even. You just want to go vacation? You just leave the home and you're on the way in the airport, and mind is already where you want to spend your vacation actually. You're already there, ahead. To stop the marathon of mind was given the key and purpose for the in spirituality, a true thinking in God. When you have a true thinking in God, you are transferring for your mind into the spirituality. Your mind's marathon stops at one point. No thought comes and no thought goes. Mind is a focus on, when mind is a focus on who is the creator, who is the first cause of the universe. And in the belief means be positive. He entering and asking question. Whoever name is this creator, and he has a true thinking, mind become a multiply. He can see the external things, what we all can see. I mean, when people are blind, they cannot see the creation. When they have cold, they cannot smell the perfume even. But I'm talking normal way, the 5 external senses we have. But the true thinking of mind can make you multi-systems. Your 5 senses are wakening up while you have a true thinking and you want to come to know where is my origin, where I come from. Why I'm here? If I'm here only to collect money, recognition, occupy the land, become famous, and the true thinking in God is opening not only external senses are you can see, but opening internal. So your mind becoming multi-system. And it's opening beyond the death. True thinking in God. In belief means positive. Enter here positive way. Asking God with true thinking. You receiving the opportunity by God that you can open spiritual and you see another reality which is beyond of countless time. Internal life is, first definition is God is above the time and space. Our mind cannot take it. Our mind cannot imagine that God is transcends the time and space. Where time doesn't exist, where space is, God is above that. So here came the limitation of mind. Here you leaving this world behind, of you crossing the quay, passing the bus stops, platform of body, platform of mind, because mind cannot help you anymore. Now you come to know the third keys. When your mind becomes, both senses are open. External, mostly you have a given gift, but internal, you have to put effort. So when mind become a multi-systems, mind gave you observation beyond the death. mind is not the everything. It's only second stage. Second quality which God gave you. But they have more keys. So this world is a blind. Whatever they cannot understand by reason, by mind, they don't believe, they deny. And science, what they cannot make an experiment, they deny. Science can, maybe in future can tell how thing was created. But why thing was created, science will never prove. Why is the spiritualities, emotion? Science cannot discover the emotion. What was the God motive and the emotion? This answer coming from the spirituality. So we have not win the first key. We have not win the second key. And third key is which is to become aware. God is universal consciousness. The moment God came aware, he found the purpose and goal of emotion. And here life began, because love was the motive where life began. Coming now, the third key is the awareness. I know I have to tell you the story about windows between me and God. What happened? But I'm creating the environment and basis so you can understand, or you can open the emotion basis to know what does it mean when we come to know God. So long God was unaware, universal unconsciousness. He was existing, but he cannot, or he don't want to create the life. When he was lonely in dark eternity. But when he became universal consciousness, he became aware, surrounding environment, and he was alone. There was nobody else. So awareness gave God concept, motivation, and realization. So life is existing. And we should come to know our awareness that if God, with this awareness what he created, and if everything is destroyed in destructions, with full consciousness God can go back in the dark eternity, we will be not, creation will be not existing, but God will exist. Because God created light. He will go beyond again. Whenever he wants, he can create another life, another creations. You see that there are many keys. But this is a conscience of God. Listen, God don't want to destroy his creation. His conscience saying, You created everything because of emotion. This makes God happy, satisfaction. And if you destroy his creation, he will feel bad, unconscious. His conscience will not feel good. This is another solution, another keys. Then becoming a center of the cosmos, emotion of God. So this world is a blind. When they say to you, oh, you have some problems, you have to go psychologist, you have a illusion, you have some trouble, maybe you have less sleep, you are so much worries about things. This world don't know, because this world by itself blind and follow marathons with body, which is misuse of body and will not give any benefit for their spirit. So conscience is another key. Heart is the motive which you can open every windows. Heart is the racket and your spirit is pilot. You come to know heart, you are giving light and your spirit becoming enlightened in God. So one day, when I was transcending time and space where even heaven cannot go further, I came to God. God was sitting with his 19 beings. They are like God, but they are not God. God saw me and he was very happy, embraced me. 19 being was with him and they were staring at me. They need also a lot of time to come to know human spirit, emotional basis. So God said to me, I am a creator and I could see many windows what is in your heart. But you don't know what is in my heart. When I heard this thing, I smiled. I say, God, who gave you permission to open my window of heart without my permission? You have given us authority that without our permission, you will not enter our palace of heart. This is not your business. Without asking, you came to know many windows of my heart. When God heard this thing, he took me again in arm, giving me many kisses and was laughing. He said, yes, you remind me my promise. But somehow, you know I'm God. And I check it, many window, one heart and billion and trillion windows. Countless. Yeah, I came to know many of your windows because you've fallen in love with me. So in love, I don't need your permission. I say, most beloved my Father, I walk 50 years in my, that's the whole time, come to know you actually deepest way. And I could not open every window of your heart. So I come to know you most deepest ways. But somehow I could open those windows which you allow me. Now I came to know that there will be countless heaven, and every heaven I will come to know one window of your heart. Then I will receive in love my light, and this journey will be continue on and on and on and on. God starts smiling. But God says, but I want to ask you something. I say, yes, Father. You ask anything because my body, my mind, my awareness, consciousness, my conscience, my heart, my spirit, everything belongs to you. You gave me this gift, and you gave me forever eternal all those gifts, and you don't want to have back, but again, everything belongs to you. God says, yes, I could open many windows of your heart, I could see what's going on. But certain window I'm trying very hard, but I could not open. What you have in those windows of heart, that I'm trying with my power to open it. Even we fall in love each other. If my love is not enough to open those windows, so I want to ask you, certain window I'm not able to open it. And this bothered me, God said. I'm a creator and I know that I always find way. And I can do everything, but I am also God of principle. I gave many promise to me, and I will not do it. I say, Father, I don't know. I will grow billions and billions and billions and beyond countless heaven to come to know you, your emotion, your heart, and all the keys what you gave, that you created us with your own image. I don't know how long it takes before I gonna become like you. God again starts laughing and says, you have reached highlight, and I call you my heart. I say yes, but still there's a long, long journey. I know myself. I don't know when will be time, or there will be no time. So I can see, I know my Father. God was very happy, very joyful environment, and he was in good mood. He said, I like this conversation with you. So, again, let's come back to this question. Why I cannot open certain window of your heart? What are the geheimnis? What are the secrets? I say, okay, God. One day when I gonna cross all the heavens, and I will be like you, then I will allow you to open these certain windows of my heart. And there will be all the answer. What you are keeping secret, internal life. When God heard this thing, first he stared at me. Then he smiled. And he said, when you will come to know me totality, and then you will show the window of your secretness. And there all the answer about me, who I am. I say, yes, God. Because nothing, this day you will come to know, nothing surprise me. Whatever I gonna open window of your heart. God say, you embarrass me. I'm in shock. You talking to Creator. You talking to Creator who know everything. I say, no, God. This day you will come to know all the window when I will be able to open of your secrets, your emotion. Then I will show you my heart, the window you cannot open. When you will open those secrets of my heart, there will be every answer about you. There will be no surprise for me. And you are a strange God in this eternity. But you will come to know when you will open. And I will allow you to open the window of my heart. That this strange God, I know more than God Himself. When I say this thing, God became mystics. God started dancing. And He says, I know I created my creation and human being with my own hand. I was in love. And I know my creation will be perfect one day. And with such a creation, I will settle down. And God was mystics and saying, it means my creation is growing. And I am growing also with my creation. Yes. After this moment, while God was a mystic and dancing, God started singing. God said, I thought I know myself. Only I know myself, no one else. And now someone came in my creation and they know me more than I know myself. God's voice, all the heaven was dancing and mysticness in love. And I became mystics in love of God. And I start dancing myself. Mysticness is a divine secret of love between God and you. God hold me in his arm and hold me so tightly. I say, Father, I know you are mystic, but you're going to make me powder my spirit. Little bit. Not hold so tight. Allow me the freedoms. The way you're holding me, I am coming a bird of your cafish. When God heard these things, he make his arm a little bit losing and say, but I don't want to let you go. Your hand and my hand will be eternal forever. And not only you grow in my love, I also will grow in your love. And with such a creation, with such a person like you, will be complete the purpose of my creation. I want to settle down. Then God says, the love is such a emotion which make possible and was the force which asked me to create my internal creation. So God love is higher than God principle, God laws, higher than anything else. Even God love dominate God even. And in love, let me tell mankind, I know so many things, which is a limitation and the border where no one come to know. But I say, God, when I mystics in love, my love wave are touching the whole internal life, and I can read even your thought, even you want to hide yourself. I can see when you was created angel, your creation, your human being. Each being is so unique, and I can see in this mystic moment in love what you was thinking, what you was feeling when you was creating your own creation. In this moment, God started kissing all over my face, my forehead, my head, my eyes. And God say, I do not want to let you go. I was longing in my own creation, one more being. I found you. I found my home inside with you. And many my readers know, God said there was a 19 being. After me I created, I am the 20 and you are the 21. and we are now complete circle. So we are, I'm telling this story 2021. And this is the 21st century. And the circle of humanity will be complete. This democracy, this human right, this individual right, family right, society right, nation, woman right, human right, will become highlight end of this century, and then all those freedom and democracy will dwell the next century in the love of God. This will be love ideology of God. Godism. There this democracy and all this right will be color in the love of God. Right now they are black and white. And this will be the century preparation, and the next will be settled down with our beloved one. And this will be the amazing foundation. The kingdom of God will be then established. 3 generations need to perfect the ideal. So this was a beautiful story between me and God. And this story reminds me that the time, the kingdom of God is already not only in our hand. I have laid the foundation as a new Adam. And God says, you are not a Messiah, you are everlasting Messiah. And then you are my heart, transcends the time and space. And you will represent every creation when I will speak the content of love. Thank you. If this story touches you, that in love, God and His creation can meet in one meeting point. So this will be the settlement between God and His creation. And this was the purpose of life.